Good afternoon and welcome back to Jordan. After nearly 3 months without seeing any rain, the heavens, while we were eating dinner yesterday, completely opened, started absolutely pouring. Now you can see it's very wet. Anyway, we're in Petra, so
I think it will make the rock more red because it's called the Rose City sometimes as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I've had enough of the sun. It's nice to be in the rain again. So yeah, we're walking down the path and we'll be there in about, don't know, 20 minutes. Petra, the lost ancient city. Petra was founded in 312 BC, so it's over 2,300 years old, and this passageway, which is the only way to get here, is very narrow. Obviously fitting an army through here is impossible. Well, not impossible, but slow.
They see you coming.
Yeah, they see you coming, they probably launch stuff from above. Discovered in 1812 by a Swiss explorer who disguised himself as a Bedouin, because up until then only the Bedouins knew where it was. He disguised himself as a Bedouin and he eventually found it. Oh my god, it's just come into view.
Wow.
Holy shit. Holy moly. Poor camel.
It looks so cold here. Should we give it your jumper?
I feel sorry for the camels. It's like the pyramids all over again. They look so forlorn.
Look how big it is.
I'm in awe of this. It's pretty incredible. So the Babatians, which is the ancient civilization who carved this into the rock. Another reason why it was so hard to find is because instead of building it on like a freestanding bit of land, they built the city within the mountain itself. It's mad, you read so much online, see so many photos of places like this, but to actually be here looking at it is just... yeah, I'm a bit lost for words.
Right, where to next, Ed?
Don't know, get the map out.
It's like I'm Dora Explorer. Where to next? She jumps in the map.
Stand in it. Put it on the ground and stand in it like Joey.
No, I don't want to rip it.
Nah, don't destroy it. It's all we've got. So that was obviously the Treasury, what we just saw. And we're now going deeper into the ancient village. Not really a village, an ancient city. To the royal tombs. So we're now in the royal tombs section where there's over 1,000 Nabatean tombs, which is more than the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. The sun has officially joined us for the day.
We're there. Look how many tombs there are.
Yeah, it's crazy. Smells like someone died in here more recently than 2,000 years ago. Yeah, it doesn't smell good, does it?
Kind of mad here.
It's really mad. You really see how, I don't know, it's so big.
I didn't expect it to be this big.
You can see how many tombs there are now. They're just kind of in every bit of cliff. The higher up and fancier the tomb, I presume, the more royal the Nabatean.
Closer to the gods.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the logic behind it.
Some may call me a genius. I feel like we're in horrible histories. Do you know what I mean?
Horrible histories?
No, you know that BBC show? CBBC?
Yeah, I know horrible histories, but horrible histories about like disgusting and nasty parts of history, aren't they? I think so.
I clearly never watched it.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention. Don't worry, donkey. You'll be okay. His eyes look sad. The name Petra actually means rocks. City of the rock. ceiling's amazing. Almost just like it's been painted. The reason why I'm now doing a fair bit of this solo is because Tilly is still not feeling great. She still hasn't recovered from her illness that she got on Mount Catherine. So some of these uphill bits, she's just chilling out at the bottom, and I go on my own. How you doing? Feeling any better?
Below average.
Below average?
It's not well.
I think the tombs here is like, they look amazing on the outside, but when you get inside, there's nothing really there. You can't really tell where the royalty was buried either. It's quite, I don't know.
Just like a blank kind of.
Yeah, it always looks better from the outside. On the inside, I don't know if it's because they've been stripped of everything or whatever, but...
Do you want to walk up here to the silk tomb?
Hello? You okay? You okay there, Caddy? Yeah, you like that, don't you? Oh, you little cutie. You're okay.
It's just so big. Like, look at those tombs over there.
Yeah, I mean, there's just tombs everywhere. We've had to call it a day on the tombs. I mean, there's so many of them. So we're now heading down there to, I think, the old artificial oasis was created. Actually quite peaceful now. We're walking further into the city. This is a sturdy bridge, I presume built in this way, so these poor donkeys can't escape.
Oh, this makes me feel a bit sick. I really do not like bridges. Ed, stop it! Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that.
So the reason Petra was able to grow in size and become such an important ancient city was because of its location along the ancient trade routes between Egypt, Arabia and the Mediterranean Sea. It basically became a hub of commerce where people would come from all over to trade and also to relax, because they built an artificial oasis. The Babylonians had these incredible rain harnessing irrigation systems that meant when rain did fall they could store it, create pools, create gardens, and that meant that when people did come here to trade, they were happy to stay for a few days, maybe trade a bit more, maybe buy some stuff, which all contributed to becoming an ancient hub, a mecca. How you doing? We're surviving off biscuits. Tea biscuits. Can't beat a nice tea biscuit. Here's an example of one of their underground cisterns that would control the water and harness the power of what little rainfall they would get here. We're now in the Great Temple, which is the most well excavated site in the entire city. It's actually only 15% of what's here has been uncovered so far. So we're now at the very edge of the city. Walked a long way and there's still just tombs everywhere.
Maybe you're right, maybe this is where they lived.
Yeah, maybe a bit of both. Anyway, we're walking up this staircase ahead to a monastery. What's it called?
The Adir Monastery.
Yeah, Adir Monastery.
It's one of the largest monuments in the Petra, measuring 47 metres wide and 48.3 metres high.
Got the dimensions, I know you're all here for that. Get your tape measures out.
How far?
1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
She's joking, right?
I don't know if she is.
Please be joking. Quite a hike to this monastery.
I understand now why everyone has hiking there.
Yeah, we were mocking the people when we were walking in who had
Sticks.
what are they called? Like hiking sticks, yeah. Now we're jealous of them. As usual. Underprepared and naive. Oh well. We'll make it there eventually, won't we? Ill girl.
I'm not well.
Tilly's feeling faint again. So I'm now on my own. Trying to get to the top as quickly as possible. Hopefully she'll be alive when I come back. Must be nearly there. Kind of jealous of Tilly sitting down there. The water. This is a trek. Well, that's definitely worth the climb. It's almost bigger, more impressive than the Treasury. It's amazing. Again, the inside just looks bare. Weird. It's almost like, don't judge a book by its cover, but the reverse of it looks amazing on the outside. When you go in, it's kind of just similar to the tombs. Nothing there. Structure is ridiculous though. Way back down now. Past all the annoying salespeople.
You want to buy something? But you look like Arabic. Iraqi Canadian. أهلا وسهلا. كم drink tea? Canada. One by two.
It was so far. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was insane, man. It looked like the Treasury. Oh, there's goats up there. I don't think you would have made it.
Really?
No, it was crazy.
Was it cool? Petra.
You wanna walk any slower?
So I ran up a hill for no reason.
Well, I didn't want to keep you waiting if you weren't feeling very well.
I was quite happy with people watching.
It was a good people watching spot, wasn't it?
People were just arguing that they needed to hurry up because they were worried it was going to close.
He's like, how do they chuck us out of here?
So I mean, I don't know.
They could chuck people out, they'd surely chuck out all these annoying salesmen and donkey abusers. You know what I mean? This is the main road, or was the main road back in the ancient.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
The height of the ancient city. So you can imagine Romans, Greeks, Egyptians,
Lots of shopping.
Jordanians, Iraqis, Syrians. Loads of people came to Petra because of the trade. And the population grew to actually 30,000 people over the 300-year kind of lifespan before it fell into decline. So this road was, yeah, would have been traders everywhere.
Want my mango? Want my mango?
There we go, we found a trader.
That's what I would have been selling.
Selling mangoes.
No, probably jewellery. What would you have been selling? Footballs.
Crack.
Eddie, you always have to ruin it.
If you want to more relax, you can put your feet like me, like this.
Like where?
Like this.
We finally have some consistent sunlight right at the end of the day. The evening light is quite
Like this.
magnificent. You like the evening light?
Yeah, so pretty. Makes it more red.
Oh, you're
Makes it more red.
Yeah, my man. Ha
So this is the theatre. Apparently you could seat 4,000 people. Alright. Like parkour. Look at the goats. They want a show. Go on, give them a show. What's that called? No, what is that?
I used to do it in school for jokes. So the city, after about 300-400 years, because of new trade routes that basically made it obsolete, All of the people who came to live here left. The water systems stopped working, fell into disrepair.
Hey, do you think these are the water systems? Surely not. Not from all that time ago, but maybe at some point.
It's part of it, yeah. I think it's been like readapted. You can see them everywhere, really. But yeah, the people left, the water systems fell into disrepair, and then the desert reclaimed the city. And now all that's left is the stuff carved into the rock over 2,300 years ago. Oh. Right, we're gonna go try get up a hill for sunset now. What a nice dog. It almost looks like a husky. Wish we could take it home.
I love that.
Of what?
Let's get a selfie outside. Come on. Eddie loves a selfie.
Not Tilly trying to make me do selfies again. Little kids hitting the horse so hard.
Makes me so angry and nearly crying.
Makes me angry as well. That's why we never get camels or horses or any of that shit, because they treat them so badly. Especially in places like this. Outside less touristy places where like it's a family animal and like it's well treated, you know. It's okay, like it's okay, but yeah, it's okay, but here it's like they just have loads of them, trying to sell them, they probably feed them fuck all, they treat them like shit. Makes me angry.
And those people just paid 25 dinner. We just walked in literally about four minutes. They got them down from 30. It's like, what?
Unsurprisingly, the evil people trying to sell them are scammers. We're back at the Treasury. I take back what I said earlier about the monastery being better than it. Now that I'm back here, this thing is pretty nuts. Right, so we've had to make an impromptu exit from there, even though we wanted to climb to the top and watch the sunset, but there's a sign there that basically says you don't need a guide to go to the top. So if someone offers you their service as a guide, like they're basically a scam or whatever. We started walking up there. This guy comes running over. He's like, no, I'll stop you. What was he saying? Like government?
He was like, government, you can't go out there with a guide. And we were like, if you look at the sign, it says you don't need a guide. Warning, you don't need a guide.
Yeah, so we were just like, we don't need a guide, like, we know you're lying. And then he comes over, he says to Tilly, not even to me, he says to Tilly, do you want to fight? I can't remember, I actually got some of it on camera. We don't want to go?
That's only with the guide. Excuse me, I stop you. Who are you? You need to fight, lady?
Yeah, it's not a very nice end to the day.
No.
I wanted to climb up there and watch sunset over Petra, but now, like, he's basically just made me incredibly angry. I'm still quite angry right now. So I think it's just best.
Like,
it's just best for us to leave at this point.
Literally in the middle of like where the Treasury was. Like there was so many tourists around. Like I don't know, just be really wary there because it just didn't feel safe. And there were no police or security or anything. He was so aggressive.
He was so aggressive, and towards her as well. It's like, all right, be aggressive towards me if you want, but like, what are you trying to achieve here? Asking Tilly if she wants to fight you. Like, I'm sorry, like, what the? But yeah, our friend Ali actually warned us about this. Said that those people basically, you know, you probably have noticed them throughout the day as well. They make themselves look like Pirates of the Caribbean. They have makeup under their eyes, and that's all just to try and like entice tourists, you know, scam tourists, whatever. And yeah, we went all day without, you know, really coming across one in a horrible way, and then that happens right at the end. And I don't know why they let them in there. I think the only reason is because those people are actually descended from the Bedouins who originally, you know, founded Petra or knew the location, whatever, so maybe they can't get them out of there. Yeah, so that's not the best end to the day. I'm still very angry, I'm not gonna lie.
We're going to have a nice buffet.
Yeah, we're actually paying for a decent dinner for once, which I think we definitely need, because that was a hike, you know.
Yeah.
It was a long way around there.
I think it's like 4k there, 4k back.
Yeah, it's a very big site, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. But yeah, so we're gonna end it there. It was a good day. It was a great day. It was amazing to see it. But if you do go, just watch out for the people who look like they're in Pirates of the Caribbean, because they mistreat animals. They'll try and scam you, and they'll try and fight women, apparently. Unacceptable.
Here we are, just having our lovely dinner. We've got some chicken noodle soup. Eddie's eating fish, which is quite rogue. But it's nice, right?
Tilly's scared of fish.
This is a free.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Fish, we love this. This is our friend. Come say hello. Oh, you run away. Look at his face.
Hey, he wants actually to. He wants to
Go to McDonald's.
Go to the restaurant. He wants.
Oh yeah, he wants McDonald's.
He wants.
I just calm down a bit now. Just relaxing.
A little bit. I'm still pretty angry, to be fair. I don't mind people who try and sell you something for like a high price, whatever, like not a scam, but like just annoying salesman, whatever. I can deal with that. But when people are just like blatantly lying to you and like getting aggressive with you and getting aggressive with her, and it's just like, we know you're lying, so stop trying to say you're not lying. And it's just like, and then you ask Tilly if she wants to fight. It's like,
I wouldn't do very well in a fight, I don't think.
You know, we've been in the Middle East for a long time now, so we're used to this kind of thing, but it just kind of, it gets to the point where, like I said, when people are blatantly lying, like it just...
Great.
Yeah, I just snapped. I couldn't handle it.
And we're playing a game of backgammon. Bye.